What is going on, fellow outlaws? Outlaw Gary here. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Of course, this week has been a bumpy week for Red Dead Online updates and Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, we haven't heard much from Rockstar recently. It's been a pretty slow week. And with that, it's also been a pretty slow last 30 days. Not really big updates or content DLCs at all. But, of course, we still have this very large spring update we should be seeing sometime this month, hopefully. Now, last time we caught up, we found out that Rockstar has not really been giving a lot of updates in regards to Red Dead Redemption 2, but there have been some very interesting, I guess, things that they've been doing for us in regards to Red Dead Online package updates. Now, it's a little strange because the things that we've been receiving have been pretty lackluster, and I think that's a good word for it. And many of you guys can probably agree that the things that we've been receiving have not been all that great. The next major update for Red Dead Online is currently planned to arrive later this spring, and spring ends sometime in a few weeks. So spring officially ends June 21st. So we have quite a bit of time. Now, last time I spoke on this update, we had information that spring would be the time that we'd be getting a large update. So spring starts March 20th, and Rockstar announced that they have the next major update planned to arrive later this spring. So the last time they spoke about updates was March 19th. That's right. They announced a major update coming to Red Dead Online at the beginning of spring, saying that the next content update won't be until the end of spring. So March 19th, that's the last big update we had. Now we're in May, and we have all throughout May and June to get through in order for spring to end. So that sucks. I think, like, me saying it just hit me as well. Like, holy dicks, we have a long time to wait for this next update, but hopefully this update will be fairly large. So let's discuss a few things that Rockstar has planned to release in their spring update. And it feels like my camera is laggy for some reason, but I don't think it is. I'm not sure what's really going on. I hope it's not lagging. I think it might just be like a visual glitch on my end because it says I'm getting good FPS. Don't know what's going on, but regardless, let's go over the thing that they're gonna be releasing this whole spring update shenanigans. So, of course, the hostility system, the offensive and defensive playing style options, and then some new additions that are coming very soon. That includes brand new story modes in online. Now, what's super confusing to me is the fact that they have waited so long for this update. Now, there's lots of rumors circulating around right now. One of them being GTA 6 is right around the corner. And the reason why Red Dead Online has been so sluggishly slow is because GTA 6 is being worked on. Not only is that happening, but they are also providing constant updates to GTA 5 Online and trying to put out updates for Red Dead Online. Now, this is what I'm thinking is happening here. I believe in a greater picture of things. I think if you were to categorize what is most important for Rockstar right now, it's a list of GTA 5 Online at number 1, then GTA 6 if it's being developed, then Red Dead Online. There's no like Red Dead Online is their top priority. So when something is not your top priority, of course, it's not going to do as well as it should. And that's just in the natural scheme of things in life as well. If something's not your priority, it's not your main focus, it normally doesn't do well comparative to what is your main focus. So that's what's a little bit weird about all this, is that we know for a fact that Rockstar is a very successful company. They do an amazing job with single player games, and GTA 5 Online was their most successful online game ever created. Not only was it their most successful online game created, it's also one of the most successful online games ever created. Till this day, all the way in 2019, Rockstar has managed to create an environment in GTA 5 and GTA 5 Online to make it everlasting till this day, which is super hard to do. And in theory, it's not so much that GTA 5 Online is successful because of GTA 5 Online and how it performs on YouTube and on Twitch, but more so how much money GTA 5 Online still brings in for Rockstar, even though it's a game that's over 6 years old. Pretty impressive. So where are we at with everything? Red Dead Online, of course, has a brand new spring update coming in the next few, I would say, 6 weeks. Somewhere in the next 6 weeks, we will see a large-scale Red Dead Online update that will be super amazing from what I've read on this content sheet. But there's no guarantee, of course. In this world, nothing is guaranteed, and that's why I think it's a little bit scary to see what the future holds for everything that we're doing. Now, I feel like in the coming months, Rockstar will continue to add new updates and content, but it won't be as large. In the coming months, they've mentioned that they'll continue to add features and content that will allow players to immerse themselves in the world of Red Dead Online in brand new ways as they choose what kind of life they'll make for themselves in Frontier America, which is very interesting because as the weeks go by, we haven't had an update since the Plunder Mode showdown that was released, and that came out April 9th. So it's almost been a whole month. It will be a whole month come this Thursday that we have not seen any updates at all, which is crazy. Now, with that said, I still have a strong feeling that on Thursday, we might receive a large update. I'm not sure just yet. I feel like if we receive an update May 9th, which is Thursday, it will be in competition of Fortnite Season 9, which will be very interesting because it puts them in a position to compete against the world's largest game right now, and it makes people want to choose what game they want to play. Now, if they go down that route and release a game or an update for Red Dead Online on the 9th of Thursday, I don't know if that's the wisest decision for them right now. I feel like if they were to release something before or possibly even next week, that would be way better because right now the hype for Fortnite Season 9 across all PS4 and Xbox One players is really, really high. Now, that does not mean all players that play Red Dead Online also play Fortnite, but it just adds an extra layer of competition that I don't think Red Dead Online needs right now because, as you guys may know, it's not the most striving game in the world right now. It's definitely not like doing that great. Reading yesterday's comments in my video, you guys went in on Red Dead and you guys super are unhappy with the direction everything is going. The top comments coming from Cool Lava, and he says, I low-key forgot Red Dead Redemption 2 was even a thing. It feels so long since I've played it. Jabbar Staple says, your dedication to Red Dead Redemption 2 is admirable. I'm disgusted after this update. James Spring says, currently rank 136. I feel $100 isn't that much of a bonus in regards to yesterday's video where we talked about things that they brought to the game that weren't that great in terms of a bonus. I12X says, I left online at rank 25 6 months ago and I'm enjoying offline so much. So overall, as things really pan out, I really feel like Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online is very, very interesting because the way that this is currently set up is that doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense to me at all. If you want a game to succeed, you have to regularly update it and keep the players that are on the game excited for everything that is to come. And what I've noticed with Red Dead Online is that there hasn't been anything that they've released that has been like, wow, this is amazing. Now, in the course of history of GTA 5, there was many DLCs that were released that were like, holy, this is awesome. But for some reason, we haven't really had that at all. In 2013, when GTA 5 was released, we had 4 DLCs. We had the Beach Bum update. We had a content creator update, which allowed people to create their new or customize jobs and create jobs and events that they could do in game. We had a capture update, which brought in like capture the flag, similar path that Rockstar's been on. Then we had a festive DLC. We've had that already in Red Dead Online. Then moving on to 2014, we had some of the biggest updates we've ever seen, which include a Valentine's Day Massacre, the first big business update, and so much more. And then it wasn't until 2015 where we have the largest update in GTA 5 Online. So that was 2 years after its release, and that was the Heists update. So it took a long time for Rockstar to get to that point, but for them to get there, there was over 9 updates that they released in the total of GTA 5's history. So there was a total of, in 2013, there was 4, and then on top of that, they had 6, 7, 8. They had over 12 updates that were large content updates before 2015, so 2 years after, and that's a lot. I feel like that is a good amount of large scale updates, almost receiving an update every single month the game was out, a lot of them being fairly large, and that's exciting. So that's exciting to know that Rockstar can make GTA 5 from what it was at the beginning to what it is now, and I hope that type of structure is implemented in Red Dead Online. I just know it takes time from being involved with GTA 5 at the early days. So I know I keep saying this. I know I'm like, you know, the most, I feel like I'm the only large Red Dead Online YouTuber left, first of all. My size, and like me and Mr. Box of the Wind are the only two that are over like 200,000 subscribers that are still talking about Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2. Ross, a friend of mine I've known for many years in the early GTA days, is really good at the single player. That's what he's been focusing on. And as much as I love the single player, my content really shines when I'm able to play with you guys or showcase new things. And with the problem with the single player is that I feel like a lot of it's been done, and I find myself sometimes finding new content to do, but it's been done on YouTube so many times, or the video I have to cover, I've covered on the channel before, but you guys want to see it again. It's very strange. And I see a lot of other YouTubers do that, where it's like, it's the same thing, but with like a little twist, or like a very similar thing that we've done in the past, but like same notions behind it. It's very strange, but it does very well. So I think I'm gonna continue to do more single player. I have another video like this one coming out later this week, so stay tuned for that. We discussed a few things in regards to the single player online and why Rockstar is taking so long to release things. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, be sure to drop a like. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are planning on buying anything in the Epic Games Store, like Borderlands 3 for PC, make sure you guys use code GAMING with Gary in the item shop for Epic Games. All purchases support me. If you guys want to support the channel, buy some merch. You guys can buy, check out the link down in the description for some Outlaw Gary merch. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. I just got a text message. There's my mom.